Hey, I'm Trenton,
And I'm Bennett.
and welcome to the T&B podcast.
Welcome to our very first
Very first
episode.
episode. We dressed real nice, too.
Yeah.
We got our real nice clothes on for you guys.
We just got back from watching the new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And we're going to talk about it. So,
Today, for you guys, right now.
let's roll the intro.
Let's do it.
Alright. So, let's get into talking about the movie. What did you think?
Right now, I will tell you, that's probably one of my favorite movies that has come out in the past, 3 years for Marvel, I'd say.
It was very good.
I mean, it's up there with Endgame and No Way Home, definitely. I mean, No Way Home kind of trumps them all. Because No Way Home's kind of it's its own different breed. It's its own different animal. You're not going to top that thing.
It's built different.
It's been wanted for it's been wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
People have been asking for that for so long. And that's going to make its own spin-off probably with Andrew Garfield and everything. So
Yeah.
that's its own thing.
That's another topic.
That's another topic.
Yeah.
But I definitely really enjoyed the movie. There was some parts that was kind of a little hard to follow, I'd say. A little too strange, a little too Doctor Strange for me. But I mean, it was a really good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing and the creepy. It was really creepy.
Yeah.
And then it was creepy and kind of cheesy at the same time. And I thought
Very violent too,
I thought
more so than regular Marvel movies.
yeah, and I thought the cheesiness and the horror elements really went together.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
And the trippiness and mysticness of it, I
Yeah.
think they all complement each other really well.
Yeah.
I will say that they kind of portrayed Scarlet Witch as just a cold-blooded, just ravage killer.
I can kind of see where she came from, though, because she lost a lot. And I really liked her in this movie. I thought she was, the best part.
It's definitely a different turn for her character.
And, at the end of WandaVision, she was using the evil book, right?
Right, yeah.
So, obviously she got kind of evil off screen. And
I mean, that is one of the topics they talked about. It was the what was it called? What was the book called?
The Darkhold.
The Darkhold. How it was it had a toll on you, and I feel like her toll was definitely just violentness.
And you could see her hands got black.
And I noticed that in WandaVision as well. Both Agatha Harkness and Scarlet Witch both had that going on. I really, going into the movie, I was kind of man, all that character development, and then we go straight back to when we found her in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
When they were kind of I mean, I guess it wasn't that violent. They weren't that violent.
I would say
Pedro
now,
and Wanda.
She has she lost a lot in that time and grew a lot from being a lab rat to
Definitely
a mom, and she has.
I mean, she wasn't really a mom. She was kind of a fake.
Very, very strong motherly instinct.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Talk about strong motherly instincts. She will do anything, literally anything.
Yeah, and this part is kind of a spoiler, but the Illuminati.
Yeah.
They were there.
Mega spoiler right now. If you do not want this spoiler alert, click off right now, because I feel like this is going to be the part where it drops off right here.
Yeah, but they this is spoilery.
I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1. I love John Krasinski in this movie.
I didn't even know they would put him in.
I had no idea.
I knew.
I was expecting Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
I was expecting Reed Richards, but
I forgot about
movie.
that.
I thought he was gonna be the actor from the 2005.
I
one.
love John Krasinski for this role.
Everyone wanted him.
I love John Krasinski for this role. I wish that we had more than 13 seconds of screen time for him before he got shredded.
But
Literally shredded like cheese.
it is the multiverse.
I feel like they made Wanda a little bit too powerful in this movie. That is my one critique. Wanda, it seems like another Thanos in this movie. They made her not just very strong, they made her insanely overpowered to the point where literally Doctor Strange is probably one of the most powerful superheroes in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, period. And he couldn't do... He had like 14 last resort efforts.
But I would say that made her more of a threat. Like, sometimes in Marvel movies, especially the shows, you can tell, like you know they're gonna survive, and like it's like there's not really any major escapes, but like in this one, because it was the multiverse and she was so strong,
I feel like I felt that there were stakes.
Yeah, Doctor Strange could have died.
He
and
could have.
Usually you don't feel that in a movie like that.
Yeah, I mean anyone could have died there.
Yeah,
literally.
I
If you see anyone on screen, you are thinking, man, they're probably gonna die right now.
I thought Wong was gonna die.
I thought Wong had died.
Yeah.
I was like, well, all that, like he was in Shang-Chi, he's the new Sorcerer Supreme. Poof, he's gone, just like that. And I was kind of mad because they made her so powerful, killed off, like the new.
They wouldn't kill him off that way.
No, I don't think. In the back of my mind, I was still like, they really wouldn't kill him off.
I also think Wanda's still out there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like how they made the Wanda from the other universe.
Yeah.
She had powers.
Yeah, like
even though I had been told, I had thought that Wanda was like the only one.
Yeah.
In all the universes, but I guess not in the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Maybe, or that might be the good Wanda who got her way with her kids and everything, and then we have, I guess, the reality that we know is the reality where she didn't get that.
She's just sad all the time.
All the time, to the point where she will kill anyone.
I mean, yeah. I think the story was fine, but I was wondering where, like, Vision was. Like, 'cause Vision...
That was never really brought up. I mean, it was brought up for...
She mentioned him one time.
One time in the whole movie.
And I feel like maybe they should have mentioned him more, 'cause, like, they're the children's dad.
Yeah, I mean... and we never saw...
We never saw Vision.
We never saw Vision. I also, in the universe that the Illuminati was in, Vision couldn't exist in that universe because Ultron was good.
Yeah.
And that Reed Richards doing, I assume?
Probably.
He's probably like that universe's Iron Man. Well, not anymore, but he was probably that universe's Iron Man.
He's now the shredded cheese.
I mean, he didn't even get a shot. He didn't even get a shot.
Wanda killed all of the Illuminati.
And I noticed that in that part of the movie, I guess she got hurt or something, and it kind of looked like from What If, the zombie version of Wanda. I really got those vibes strongly.
Yeah.
Because she was limping around and had like the oil of the robots on her face and everything.
And there was a lot of What If vibes in this movie.
Peggy Carter was in there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Obviously, Captain Britain.
Marvel.
Huh? Oh yeah, Captain Marvel, Captain Britain.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel was actually the friend,
Maria Rambeau, who was Monica,
mother,
the mother of
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
We're getting all these M names, MRs.
Yeah.
Monica Rambeau, Maria Rambeau, Marching Rambeau.
And what did you think of America Chavez?
Honestly, I kind of went into it being like, America Chavez. I never really heard of America Chavez before. I didn't know that was like a comic book character before being in this movie. I did enjoy America Chavez and the character growth
Yeah.
that was portrayed through the whole movie. I will say one thing. Wanda's character growth was a little strange because like 4/5 of the movie, she's out on a rampage trying to get her kids. The second America Chavez shows her that her kids are scared of her because of what she's doing, she's like, oh my gosh, now I need to destroy all the things that I've just done.
Yeah, I guess like
Just immediately the snap.
I
And
guess
she's like, okay, I'm good now. I'm gonna
she's
help
in
now.
like a reckless state of mind, like killing everyone.
I
So
feel like that was like
but like she's in like a reckless state of mind.
it was kind of a small thing to set her back to normal, I would say.
I would say she was at like a tipping point, so like anything would have like made her.
Really?
Like,
Do you think so? Because like
I got that. At
you
least.
got that. I feel like
She was very mentally unstable.
that is true. That is true. I just don't know if it was like that little thing.
And I really liked that they made her the bad guy because like she's been.
I went into it thinking that Doctor Strange was gonna help her.
Yeah, like I thought maybe she would be a little bit evil, but not like the main antagonist.
And I think Doctor Strange didn't think that either.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he went to her for help, actually.
Yeah, and then she was like,
And she was the one that was trying to
yeah.
kill
She sent
Chavez.
that eyeball thing after them.
Yeah, what was that? Was that the same? Didn't we see one of those in Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, it's a character from the comics. I think in the movie they used the name like Gargantos, but it has a different name that's like copyrighted.
What was
or
the one
something.
in Guardians 2, Volume 2?
That was like, it was also tentacles, but it had like a face with teeth. Cause Drax like jumped in his mouth.
I was kind of confused on where that came from. So I guess she conjured that up?
Yeah, kind of like how Doctor Strange in What If summoned all those monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she was portrayed as like an enemy to Doctor Strange
Yeah.
since he's so powerful, but an enemy on steroids.
Yeah. Well, I guess I thought that too, but I didn't think it was bad because like it showed her like emotional
That is true.
power. Like she's definitely a character driven by emotion.
During the movie, I was kind of torn because like America Chavez is shown as being super vulnerable, doesn't know how to control her powers, can't really do anything on command. Like literally like a protect the president situation.
Yeah, they kind of used her as like the MacGuffin of the movie.
Yeah. And then Doctor Strange comes along and he's like, no, you can do it. I believe you can control your powers. Boom, she can control her powers. She's amazing at it now. She can do whatever she wants. She can go to whatever reality she wants. She can find him somehow.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't say where he was at all.
That
So
must have
could she find her parents, her moms?
probably. Maybe.
Then why didn't she?
Well, she had other things to do.
I feel like if I had lost my parents because of me, I would rather go and find them than do whatever she was doing with the sorcery magic at the end of the movie.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll have like a Disney Plus series for her. 'Cause
Honestly.
I don't know what she's gonna do now.
I could totally see that coming.
Yeah, like
And maybe she'll be in the Thor Ragnarok movie, maybe?
Yeah, maybe like
Miss
some-
Marvel? Possibly.
Probably that because that one is gonna have like. Oh no, not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. The new Captain Marvel is gonna have.
Or are they coming out with a new Captain Marvel?
Yeah, it'll be after Black Panther, and it's gonna be like
Okay.
Monica Rambeau, Carol Danvers, and Miss Marvel. It's called the Marvels. So
So that's probably going to come out after Miss Marvel then, right?
yeah, it's coming out like early next year. I
Next
think.
year. Yeah, there's a possibility she can be in that and Miss Marvel.
Yeah,
I mean, I think she's
they're both teenage characters.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe she's like a good future character for the MCU.
Yeah.
Like they could definitely do a bunch of stuff with that.
Mhm.
Definitely. Especially like being
Like-
that she can open up
And like
different portals to everything.
kind of like a theme of like how she has all this power, but like and like everyone needs her to use it, but like
Yeah.
she can't.
She can't, right.
Yeah.
And being that almost every movie that they've come out with this, well, last year and this year now, has been multiverse kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the what if thing and everything. It's probably a good time to bring her in now,
Yeah.
since she has multiverse powers.
And so that people know who she is.
Yeah.
For a while.
And I think they portrayed that really well.
Yeah.
Showing how she could go to whatever universe she
wants. And I think the multiverse part was pretty good.
There was a few cheesy parts where she like wanted pizza in every reality, or
we can talk about the director now.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi directed this, and you can tell.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
Close-ups, there's music cues, there's...
Definitely is reminiscent of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man.
Yeah, like
Definitely.
the music and the, like, acting and everything.
I mean, it's probably for the better, though. I don't know if anyone
really
could do it better than he could. That kind of movie?
Yeah.
I really don't know if anyone could do it better than he could.
It's with the it's madness, the multiverse of madness.
Yeah, honestly, he's probably the best man for the job.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd get
Definitely.
any other director. If I was trying to make a movie like that, I probably wouldn't get any other director.
Yeah, and the original director of Doctor Strange, the first one, was gonna do this one, but they like had creative differences, and they left.
Yeah.
And now we have this movie.
But I
It
feel
was
like, I don't know if
was
the
really
old
good.
Doctor Strange director could do anything like
Yeah,
this.
this
The
one-
old Doctor Strange movie is probably like, if I made a list of every Marvel movie coming up later next week, I probably wouldn't put the original Doctor Strange anywhere near where this one is going to go on my list.
They're both good. They're both great, but like the first one is more serious and like sets him up. And
It definitely is more
this one
grim
just
and everything.
This one takes him and runs.
Yeah. And I think the original one, the villain
Was
being,
very forgivable.
yeah, Dormammu.
And then
Speaking of Dormammu, there's an end credit scene.
yes,
We looked up. It was
Clea,
Clea.
this random lady with an energy sword from Halo, sliced,
Just a rift in the space-time continuum.
and they went into the dark, what looked like the dark dimension.
It definitely was. That's basically where Dormammu.
So they're kind of like combining the first movie and the second movie.
Well, I mean, obviously you'd want to do that since it is
Yeah.
a sequel to the original movie. I feel like you'd want to tie in some way.
I'm
That's the
saying-
only tie-in, by the way, besides the whole love interest thing.
Yeah, I thought Glenn Hillback was pretty good.
No, yeah.
She was like,
And then there was a whole theme around that being like, are you really happy where you are?
yeah,
And Wanda trying to convince Doctor Strange that he wasn't happy, and that if he gave Wanda what she wanted, she would give him the life that he wanted before his accident and everything.
but as we saw in What If,
That's not what he wants.
it's not gonna work out.
And it's an absolute point?
What?
Is that what I call it? An absolute point?
Oh,
is that
yeah,
what it was called?
That lady from
How he's never going to be with her?
yeah,
Because it was kind of hinted at in this movie as well. No Doctor Strange actually is able to,
love her.
yeah, figure it out between
Yeah,
them. So it's not just the one that we've been seeing.
yeah, and they showed like two different versions of her,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah,
Now, in What If, she died, right?
yeah,
And he couldn't stop her from dying.
She died in the car crash.
Yeah, so is that canon to this universe? Because we don't see that being an absolute point. We see it being changed to him not being able to actually like be in a relationship with her.
It never works out. I guess What If is canon, but like
It's canon in a different way. I
like it's
guess.
like a multiverse, right? There's so many different
Yeah.
worlds.
You know what would have been cool in this movie? If we saw the Watcher in this.
Oh yeah,
That would have been super cool. Maybe an end credit scene when there's like Doctor Strange is walking around town and then you see like a big Watcher come up.
That would have been cool.
That would have been really cool.
Maybe he'll appear in Doctor Strange 3,
Yeah.
because they obviously teased a third one.
We can talk about the whole toll of
Oh
the
yeah,
of the
the book, the evil book.
the evil book. There was an evil book and there was a good book.
Yeah.
And the good book,
I don't remember what that one is called. But
I don't remember that one
The
either.
Darkhold is
The Darkhold's the evil one. There's another one that is another one, and it's good. And it was like the whole saving grace. Everyone was talking about like that's the only way that they could fix it. And then they get there, and then they get the book, and it's immediately destroyed by Wanda.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool, cause like, and then you're gonna destroy the Dark Book. Like, it was like, I was thinking like, how are they gonna like fix it? Like usually you're
Right.
like, oh, they'll just do
And that's
this.
kind of like what you think in Endgame and Infinity War and stuff. Like, how are they gonna?
Yeah, like you don't know what like how it's gonna be
Right.
resolved.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool.
But when they're trying to go through all these dimensions, he finds another Doctor Strange who had been keeping the bad book.
Yeah, and it was the Doctor Strange a universe where, like, I guess he went to the wedding from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. That's
And-
where we start out the movie, I believe.
Yeah.
Or no, we start out with Chavez and a different reality,
Doctor Strange.
which actually comes back in the movie.
Yeah, I thought that, like,
That was cool. there was-
circle.
Yeah, big circle. The first Strange is you don't really see much of him really at all.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like
The
you know one character trait, and it's that he's like not
He's
loyal at
evil.
all.
And, like, that was kind of another thing, is that, like, in every world, he, like, betrayed someone, or, like, was evil.
It's like the same Doctor Strange in every
Yeah.
universe.
Alright, well, overall thoughts on the movie. What did you think, Trenton?
No, yeah, it was definitely a really good kind of change of pace,
Yeah,
I'd say,
it was really fast. Like, it started, like, action.
and it ended too.
It ended in action, started in action, and it was
Just overall, it was
a great ride.
you didn't really get bored
Yeah.
as fast as
yeah.
what like another movie,
Like,
Morbius.
Black Widow.
Yeah, but like
yeah.
usually, I mean, not every movie I watch, but occasionally I will just like lose interest and I'll get
Yeah.
on my phone or
Like,
something.
There's like,
Never happened in this one.
there's like a moment in the movie where you just kind of like, for like 1 minute, like zone out, but like that never happened to me.
No, I never zoned out. I saw that you looked at me a few times, and I was just
Yeah, I was like,
straight to the screen.
well, I was looking at you the past couple times because I thought you were like asleep. 'cause
no,
you-
I
you
was
were- you were
I was
just so-
entranced.
You were so into it. and,
Oh
like,
yeah, it was a
yeah.
great movie.
it was really good. The cameos, amazing.
Oh
the-
yeah.
The actors.
I don't feel like it was leaked that much. Like
Yeah,
cameos.
I kind of saw like leaked videos, but I didn't. Like I was able to avoid them a lot more than No Way Home.
Oh, definitely. Like in No Way Home, I definitely avoided the fact that there was 3 Spider-Men in it.
Yeah.
But in this one, I didn't really ever get the chance to be spoiled.
Yeah, and it was really good. The characters were
A
good.
lot of plot twists that weren't seen at all.
Yeah. America Chavez was a really good addition to
Yeah.
the superhero.
Definitely, they can do a lot with that character.
Yeah.
They can really do a lot with that
She's
character.
definitely gonna be like a key character going forward. 'cause-
Do you feel like they're doing the multiverse stuff so that they can have more things to make movies about?
Probably. I mean, it's probably like how in the Infinity Saga they like made movies that all led up to like the Infinity Stones, right? Like,
Right. And even then, they had to bring
set it
time
up.
travel into it just to like have a solution.
Yeah, and so I think adding the multiverse is gonna like set up Kang the Conqueror.
I've heard a lot about that actually. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did you notice any Easter eggs for Kang in this movie?
No. I mean,
There wasn't,
there's
like, a
definitely
big
Easter eggs.
Kang. I'm sure there was Kang the Conqueror Easter eggs.
Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot
So,
of Easter eggs. In overall,
It was a great movie. I highly recommend
I'd probably get it
it.
a 1.5 out of 10.
And maybe in another multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Raimi though,
He was
great
great.
director.
Uh,
How old is Sam Raimi?
50. I don't know.
Is he gonna retire, or is he
Hope-
just gonna croak on the job?
Hopefully.
I hope he doesn't. That'd be bad. They'd have to.
It's really dark.
They'd have to go in the multiverse get another one.
Have you been reading the Darkhold?
Maybe. Might grow a third eye.
Maybe.
Maybe Sam Raimi has.
Yeah.
He's growing a third eye too.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that third eye for another time. And with that,
Another I'm.
we are TMB Podcast.
We'll see you guys tomorrow with another video on Moon Knight. So stay tuned for that.
I'm Bennett.
And I'm Trenton.
This is PT and
B Podcast. See ya.
See ya.